This podcast is sponsored by the book, The Biased Brain, by Bo Bennett, PhD. Dive into the world of cognitive biases and transform your understanding of reality. Get your copy today at thebiasedbrain.com.
How the decoy effect tricks your brain and biases your decisions. Discover how the decoy effect influences your choices and learn to spot cognitive biases for better decision-making and critical thinking. Why you keep choosing the middle option, the decoy effect explained. Hey, have you ever been at a coffee shop or shopping for a new gadget and suddenly found yourself drawn to a particular option, not because it's the best deal or the best fit, but because there was a third option that just made your choice easier? Well, that's the decoy effect at work, one of those quirks in human cognition that messes with how we make decisions. So what's the decoy effect exactly? Imagine you're picking a subscription plan for a streaming service. There's Plan A, the small one, for $5 a month, and Plan B, the large one, for $15 a month. But then they throw in Plan C, which costs $14 but offers only slightly fewer features than Plan B. Suddenly, Plan B looks like a steal, right? Plan C is the decoy. It's designed not to be chosen, but to push you toward Plan B by comparison. This is where the psychology of bias in decision-making steps in. The human brain isn't always the rational, perfectly logical machine we like to think it is. Instead, it has all these quirks, like the decoy effect, that influence our choices without us even realizing it. The decoy effect shows how our minds compare options relatively, rather than evaluating each one independently. It's almost like our brain sets up a mental competition, and the decoy is the underdog meant to make another choice seem better. What's fascinating is that this effect plays a massive role in marketing, sales, and even dating apps. Businesses know about these cognitive biases and use them to their advantage, often making you think you got a better deal or a more desirable choice. It's like setting a psychological trap, and we walk right into it. Understanding these subtle manipulations is part of critical thinking and biases. When you know the decoy effect exists, you can take a step back and evaluate your options more objectively. For example, instead of just picking the middle-sized popcorn because the smallest looks skimpy and the largest is expensive, think about what you really want and whether the middle option truly offers the best value. As someone fascinated by cognitive biases and how our biased brain shapes decisions, I always find it eye-opening to recognize these mental shortcuts in everyday life. They reveal how human cognition doesn't always work to our advantage, especially when we're pressured to make quick decisions or when sellers arrange options strategically. If you're curious to explore this topic even further, I highly recommend checking out the book The Biased Brain by Bo Bennett, PhD. It's packed with insights on understanding cognitive biases, how they play into our choices, and what we can do to think more clearly. The book is a fantastic companion for anyone who wants to sharpen their awareness of bias in decision-making and improve critical thinking skills. Why does this all matter? Because being aware of biases like the decoy effect helps you make smarter decisions, whether you're choosing a product, voting, or just having a conversation. The more we understand human cognition, the better equipped we are to resist manipulation and make choices that genuinely fit our needs and values. So next time you find yourself drawn to a middle option, pause for a moment. Ask yourself, is there a decoy? Are you falling for a bias in decision-making? With a bit of awareness and some critical thinking, you can start outsmarting your biased brain and making decisions that truly work for you. Explore the book and unravel the secrets of your mind today. Visit https://www.thebiasedbrain.com and start understanding the fascinating quirks that shape human cognition.